Hello all dinosaurs and welcome back to a brand new video, and today basically I have compiled 25 different dinosaurs which are realistic and inspired by the dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. So let's get right into it, okay? Our first figure of the day will be this Nanmu Studio Mosasaurus. If you take a look at the facial sculpt, in fact, the entire sculpt, you can see that it is actually inspired by the Mosasaurus from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It's beautiful, alright? And hopefully we'll be able to see these in the next Jurassic World movie really soon. Okay, not exactly really soon, but 2 years from now, okay? Alright, our next figure of the day will be the Berserker Rex from Nanmu Studio. And if you take a look at this, it doesn't have the frills behind, and they actually name it the Berserker Rex, not the Indominus Rex because of copyright issue, but this is definitely the Indominus Rex. Alright? Okay, beautiful figure. Let's place this over here. Let's take a look at this. This beautiful Brachiosaurus is definitely inspired by the Brachiosaurus from Jurassic Park initially, and of course, it also looks like the Brachiosaurus from Jurassic World. Alright, from the first Jurassic Park movie back in 1993. Alright, next figure will be this beautiful Allosaurus, and if you guys remember, the Allosaurus actually appeared during the scene where Owen was trying to escape from the volcano blast, and this Allosaurus was just like running alongside the gyrosphere. Yeah, and this definitely looks like the Allosaurus from Jurassic World. And of course, this figure, it's from Nanmu Studio. It is a beautiful figure. Alright. Okay, I'll place this over here. Next up, let's take a look at this T-Rex. Definitely, if you take a look at the sculpt, it definitely looks like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. It definitely looks like Rexy to me. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's beautiful. Basically, all the Nanmu Studio figures, they are actually inspired by the movie. So yeah, this figure is from Nanmu Studio. There are two of them. This is actually a brown version. We have a green version right over here. Okay, but first let's take a look at this beautiful head sculpt of the Indominus Rex, also from Nanmu Studio. And this is actually magnetic, so you can just place this right over here. It fits really well with a snap. I accidentally dropped it this morning when I was transporting this box to the basement Dino Dungeon studio, and it dropped on the floor and it got a little smashed right over here. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but oh my goodness. But you know, there's nothing I can do about that. Next up, we have a Spinosaurus, and this is also inspired by Jurassic World. You know, do you guys remember the scene where the Spinosaurus was actually licking Owen's face? Yeah? While the lava was flowing towards him, so it sort of like saved him. Okay, I'm gonna place this Spinosaurus over here. And of course, we have two different versions of the Spinosaurus. Next up, let's take a look at this beautiful Spinosaurus. And I'd say this Spinosaurus looks like the one from the Lost World, you know, where the Spinosaurus actually defeated the T-Rex. So this is really beautiful. Yeah, Spinosaurus. Of course, this may not be the most accurate representation of a Spinosaurus because it is actually bipedal, which means that it is walking on two legs, and most paleontologists actually feel and felt that the Spinosaurus is a quadrupedal Spinosaurus, a quadrupedal creature. And this is the green version of the T-Rex. So take a look at the facial sculpt. It is brilliant, well detailed. I love this T-Rex. This is like one of the best T-Rex ever produced. And it's pretty affordable if you compare it with, you know, figures from Rabble as well. Another Spinosaurus. This is the color which I prefer more, because this color scheme actually represents the colors from, you know, Jurassic World. Yep, remember the extreme chomping Spinosaurus? It has the same color combination. Yep. Okay, and we take a look at this figure. It's from Peppo. It definitely feels like a Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park as well. So if you do a comparison of the head, you can see both of these figures, they look very similar, almost identical. So yeah, both are inspired by Jurassic Park, at least to how I feel. Okay, next up, Carnotaurus. This needs no introduction. Carnotaurus was always shown in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and now in Camp Cretaceous. Definitely inspired by the Carnotaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, a slenderly built, beautiful carnivore. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this. This definitely looks like the Velociraptors from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Yeah, and this figure is from Peppo. Very well detailed. I love this. Yeah, but this is actually a tripod, which means that you have to balance it on its tail, which a lot of collectors are not a huge fan of. Yeah, okay. Next up, we have another Spinosaurus, and this is a green colored version. So basically, you know, when Namco Studios, they produce dinosaurs, they will always produce them in two different color tones, which, you know, moving forward, I may not buy every single color tone because that is really too expensive. So just basically choose one color and stick with it. Okay, this Carnotaurus, I wouldn't say it's inspired or, you know, exactly from Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, but it does seem to me a little bit like the Carnotaurus from Jurassic World, but this was definitely produced before Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, so I'm not too sure. Just place this, you know, for discussion's sake. Maybe you guys can let me know down below. But this definitely is a classic representation of Rexy. If you guys do not know, Rexy is like the nickname Jurassic Park fans name the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Yeah, this is a beautiful T-Rex. I love this. Although it is a tripod, but this is one classic figure. So if there's one T-Rex that you want to get from Peppo, this is definitely the one that you should get. Okay, next up, Carnotaurus. This is another different color variation from the Namco Studio one. I would prefer the red one, to be honest, because it's closer to the ones which you normally see. Okay, and what is this? This is actually a beautiful T-Rex from Rebel. Yeah, if you take a look at the head sculpt, it looks like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, this is a fantastic figure, but it has some problem standing for me. Okay, next up, we have a Velociraptor right over here, and this is from Rebel as well. Beautiful spring-hued jack. It comes with a stand. I'm not too sure where's the stand, probably inside, but oh my goodness, where is it? Okay, it's actually on my table. I'm so afraid that it will just go missing. Next up, they call this the Berserker Raptor. Of course, you guys know that this is definitely 100% the Indoraptor. It's super well made from Namco Studio. It comes with two colors, and the white version looks so scary. They call it the Imposter's Nightmare, and it is definitely going to give, you know, parents the nightmare. That's what John Masrani said. Okay, what is this? This is actually a is this a Silophysis or Compsognathus? Compsognathus, I beg your pardon. Yeah, this is definitely looks like the one from Jurassic Park. Just that it's really huge. They could have made it, you know, much smaller. That would be really beautiful. Parasaurolophus, definitely. It looks like the Parasaurolophus from Jurassic Park. Remember the scene where some, what do you call them? Mercenaries was trying to capture and hold on to a Parasaurolophus. Yeah. And lastly, we have two more figures. And this one looks like blue to me, although the paint scheme doesn't suggest so, but the sculpt, everything looks very similar to the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park. Next up, we have a Pteranodon, and you know, this Pteranodon is pretty generic, but I would say it really looks like the pteranodons from Jurassic Park. You know, remember the scene where there were so many pteranodons on a bridge trying to attack Alan Grant? Yeah. So basically, these are some of the figures which I feel are inspired by Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. So what do you guys think, and which one do you think is the best? If I were to pick some favorite figures, this Brachiosaurus would definitely has to be one of them. It looks so majestic, and I'm actually planning to buy a Prime 1 Studio, Welcome to Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus figure, because that is so beautiful, but it is so expensive. Do you guys think that I should purchase that? Let me know down below. And this is definitely another figure which I feel it's really beautiful. And a Mosasaurus as well. Yeah, what about T-Rex, Dan? I mean, T-Rex, you guys know I love every single one of my T-Rex figures, but these three I feel are very good representations of the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Yeah, so thanks for watching this. Drop some comments down below. Let me know how you feel about these figures and whether I should get a Welcome to Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus from Prime 1. Yeah, and if you guys, was it Prime 1 or Sideshow? I can't remember. So if you guys want, drop me some comments down below and I may purchase it and review it. Yeah, but we may need a new shelving for that. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.